Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. It's been a minute since we have posted. We have both been like extremely busy because we haven't posted in like a year, so I guess this is like a summer thing. I'm Briley. Taylor is not here today because, she's seen Stranger Things, but today I'm just going to be talking about Stranger Things because I just finished season 1 and season 2. Also, I haven't posted a video, in like a year, so I'm like brainwashed on what to say and like how to focus myself on back to looking at the camera and not trying to like look at the walls while I'm talking. A lot has happened in the past year since we've talked. That will probably be more discussed in our next video because this video is just strictly Stranger Things. So I can definitely say that my favorite character is Elle, but who doesn't like Elle or Eleven? She is like the top dog. And at the end there, this is also spoiler warning if you haven't seen Stranger Things season 1 or 2, unless you want to know what happens. But the ending, the very last episode of season 2 was probably my favorite episode of both seasons. Don't get me wrong, I love the first season, but the second season was so good. I feel like how they started it off though, making Elle like this like mysterious character that people were, it's like you're afraid of her, but she's like this like 13-year-old kid. I don't know how old they are in the show. I know when they were acting, they were like, the actors are like 13 at that time. It's like this really mysterious character that nobody really knew about. Same with any of the characters really, because, it was the first episode. We were just learning about them, and that was whenever you didn't know which characters you wanted to like and which characters you don't want to like. By the end of the second season, I can also say that Steve is one of my favorite characters. Like, I love Steve so much. And obviously all the kids. Like, I love all of them too. Throughout the first season, I was like in love already. Like, I couldn't stop watching it. And thankfully, I started watching it whenever season 2 was out, so I got to watch season 1 and season 2 back to back, so I didn't have to wait for a year like most people did. Throughout season 1, a lot of characters had like developments and like they changed a lot, which is a good thing for some of them and a good thing for bad. Wait, you know what I mean. I liked how it started out with like all the guys at the show. Let me fix this. All the guys showing about how they're already like into like sci-fi stuff. So like Lucas, Mike, Will, and Dustin, all the 4 boys on the show, little kids, they all go together perfectly, and like sometimes you just want to be like, shut up, or like you want to call them annoying or something like that, but it's really realistic to how kids would probably work in that kind of situation, especially boys like them that are in that time zone and are into stuff like that, because it also is based in like the 80s or something like that. Like, I'm pretty sure it's the 80s, like early 80s. Everything around the movie, like the set, like the settings and everything, it went perfect with what your vision would be. I think Stranger Things is probably my new favorite thing, like ever. I love The Walking Dead, but The Walking Dead is going downhill, so I think Stranger Things could take its place. But, other than all that, like Will getting taken or whatever happened, like I didn't know, nobody really knew what was gonna happen, because like it was just weird and he disappeared, and the first thing you want to think that he was dead. And like the whole body thing, there was a fake body with like stuffing or something in there. That was like crazy. Like, that was insane how they would go that far. But I never, from the very beginning, like the lab people, whatever, they just like instantly like from the first seconds from where that dude was getting in the elevator, I didn't like that. That was like bad vibes there. I know nobody's really been a fan of the lab people, but like from the very second, I had a bad feeling about that place. And like how you could go in the upside down or whatever, you could go like into the lab, or you could just climb to the tree. So does that, when they were in the upside down, or they just, it was like and you know, it's like a different dimension type deal thing. And it's like you're there, but you're not there because you're not in the dimension as me. You know. I mean, I really like how they played out Stranger Things, and the actors definitely did an amazing job, and I'm really excited for season 3. And like I said earlier, Steve, he came a long way. He went from like this total like butthole to like the babysitter, and he would put his life on the line for those kids like that because he did. He also, you know, he got in a few fights and he never really won, but it's the thought that counts. Especially, you know, the first one he shouldn't have won because he was still a butthole then. And I'm glad that Jonathan beat the crap out of him because he deserved that. I mean, honestly, he never really was a bad guy. I can't say he deserved that because he was just, I don't know. No, I kind of liked him since the beginning. He's just one of my favorite characters. And especially him and Dustin going together was the best thing ever because I love Dustin so much. I think he's like everybody's favorite character. And I'm so glad they put them together because they go together perfectly. They go great together. I mean, like Elle, okay, my favorite characters are Elle, Dustin, Steve, Harper, obviously. I like all of them. What can I say? I like all of them. And what's her name? I can't think of her name, but the redhead girl, her brother. I can see where he's coming from because he gets beat or whatever. And that's usually what happens whenever you're that rude or whatever. But I could see he had a soft side. I could see it, that he can be sweet, and I feel like he's going to be a big part in season 3. I feel like he's going to change and become into like a better type person, kind of like how Steve did. And with like the whole, what's her name, Mike's sister, I can't think of it. I can't think of it. Anyways, you know who I'm talking about. Her and like, I don't know. I couldn't really tell if I wanted her with Jonathan or if I wanted her with Steve. I feel like her and Jonathan go better together, and I feel like Steve is gonna find like this amazing girl in season 3 or something like that. But after all of it or whatever, it ending. How did it? Oh yeah, it ended with the dance was like so adorable. It was like I was waiting for that like the whole time. I never forgot about that. I was so excited. I was just sitting there like chilling and waiting for that. But Stranger Things was definitely amazing, and I'm definitely going to be watching season 3, and I definitely would recommend you to watch that. It'll keep you on your toes, and it's like, I like sci-fi movies because it just depends on what kind of movies you like. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to like Stranger Things, even though I do like those kind of, like, I'm just not big into scary, but it wasn't scary. It was just sci-fi. That's all it was. I don't know if it's rated horror at all, which I don't think so, but it definitely wasn't. And that's my dog. Elle had with her powers and stuff when she met her sister and her mom. It definitely is a storyline that I kind of, some people didn't like it, but I kind of am curious about it, about her sister, if they'll like meet again in season 3, and if her mom will be okay, if Elle's powers can do anything to, if her mom's powers can, if her powers can do anything to like help the situation out, or like, I don't know. Oh, and talking about that, Elle is definitely a good person because they were trying to murder that one dude, and Elle couldn't do it. She wasn't gonna do it, even though he hurt her mom, whatever, and like did what he did to her. She still has like, even though she's not clarified as a normal human, she's still human. She's probably more human than half the humans. She is definitely down to earth, even though with the powers that she has, she knows she has them, but she likes using it for good, which is great. Because as soon as she saw that picture, she instantly had mercy for him, which is what a normal human being would do. And I don't think she would. The only time she killed is to protect herself and like self-defense. She never full out like murdered somebody because she wanted to murder them. She was protecting herself for the people that she loved, which is probably what I would do, especially with everything that was going on, and especially since those people were like bad guys. I mean, I didn't really like her at first. I liked her sister, and then I didn't like her sister, but I feel like her sister is just as lost Elle was in the beginning, and she is hanging out with the wrong group of people. But I feel like they both could work together, and they could have a strong, powerful team, and whatever's going to happen in season 3, because I know something crazy is going to happen, and they could team together and defeat it. But then, there's always a season 4. Hopefully there's a season 4 after season 3. But I just want to talk about Stranger Things for a little bit. That's just like the little things that stuck out the most to me that I was thinking about. Oh, also with Dart and Dustin. That was great. That was great. I knew as soon as when they got in there, when they were talking about going there, I knew that was Dart as soon as I saw it. And I knew they were going to do something like that because they wouldn't have so much time spent with Dustin and that. Okay. They wouldn't have Dustin have spent so much time with Dart and making that character development with Dart. And honestly, I feel like I know all of them died or whatever, but I don't know. There's a chance they could bring him back, and if they do bring Dart back, I want him to become his sidekick. He was obviously a good one. I don't know. Dustin obviously seemed to care about him, which I don't know why, because I probably would have killed that thing the first thing, as soon as I saw it, because of everything that happened with Will. I don't know. He was crazy for keeping it, but they're kids, and kids are just gonna do what they think's the best. But after that, I think I'm gonna get done and stop talking about it. I'm kind of sick. You probably can tell from the way I'm talking. But I just want to go over an interview of Stranger Things, and like I said, the things that stuck out the most to me. But until our next video, honestly, I doubt there's even going to be an intro for this or an outro for this because I don't have the same ones anymore. And we are so far behind on YouTube. So far behind. But I'm definitely going to be posting more. And I'm probably going to do like vlogs and stuff like that. And Taylor's probably going to be posting more, but she has cheer and stuff. Oh, and I'm not playing softball right now, by the way. That's another change that happened. Oh, and I got homeschooled. That's another change. But right now we're out for summer, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of more change coming soon. But for the summer, I think we're going to keep you all attached to us, and we're going to try to post at least once a week now. We're going to try. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment in the comments on Stranger Things and what do you want to talk about. I'll answer you back in the comments, and we can have a conversation in the comments about Stranger Things. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at BradleyMyers11. And we'll see you in our next video. Peace.